On Monday, Neymar was in court in Spain. He, his father, and former leaders of both Barcelona and Brazilian club Santos all face charges of fraud and unfair competition. They're accused of hiding the real cost of his transfer with the goal of not paying money that DIS, which is a private company, says it's owed as the rightful owner of 40% of Neymar's player rights. DIS is asking that Neymar be put to jail for 6 years. The prosecutor seems to be more on the lines of 2 years and a huge fine. DIS only received its due percentage from the 16.5 million US initially announced as the transfer fee between the clubs, while the real cost was 79.7 million. There were investigative judges in Spain, and they've already said that the real cost was at least $81 million. So somewhere along the line, somebody was not truthful as to what the cost of the transfer fees were. And now those are being looked at as bribes for Neymar, his families, and the clubs. DIS and Spain state prosecutors accuse Rosell of making an extra payment of 38.8 million directly to Neymar and his family, of which DIS received nothing. So they're trying to, leave out the middleman in order to, not let people know the real cost of the transfer. DIS is a chain that owns supermarkets in Sao Paulo region. They also accuse Santos of hiding an additional 11.6 million that is received from Barcelona for Neymar. DIS alleges that extra money was hidden in 2 allegedly fake contracts, one for a friendly between Barcelona and Santos, and another granting Barcelona first dibs on the transfer of other Santos players. So there seems to be a lot of crooked behaviors going on here. They seem to be, I don't know, there's some fraud. Seems like it really happened here. DAI said they acquired the rights to receive 40% of future Neymar's transfer back in 2019, when it paid Neymar's family 5 million Brazilian reals, that the equivalent of 1.94 million. Nasser said the deal was signed by Neymar's family and the owners of DIS, the brothers Delcier and Edie Sonda, the day before Neymar debuted with Santos' first team. Nasser said that this was seeking justice in Spain instead of Brazil, since in their view the majority of alleged irregularities occurred in the European country. Again, so the state prosecutors are seeking a 2-year plus a fine of 9.7 million for Neymar. In Spain, sentences of less than 2 years for first offenses can be suspended, and has occurred in cases like with Lionel Messi, Neymar's former Barcelona teammate, and his father. The Rosell prosecutors want 5 years of prison time and the same 10 million euro fine. The former president of Santos, Odilio Rodriguez, is facing a 3-year prison sentence. Prosecutors are not going after Bartomeu, who was then a Barcelona vice president before succeeding Raza when he stepped down as the scrutiny of Neymar deal increased. So he thought, I'm out of here. Something's not kosher, and before something goes left, I'm out. This is also seeking compensation of 33 million and a fine of 189.5 million that would be paid by the accused to the Spanish state. Neymar's move from Santos to Barcelona in trouble with Spain's tax office. In 2016, Barcelona paid a fine of 5.5 million euros to settle a separate case brought by authorities. In that settlement, the club acknowledged that it made an error in the fiscal planning of the player's transfer. So, this is not looking well. It looks like there was legitimate underminings to not be clear on what the transfer fee was. Let's see if Neymar will be as lucky as Lionel Messi and get the under 2 years and get away with basically paying a fine. Subscribe to Rovis Rants, hit the like button. Tell me what you think. Is Neymar and his dad and the other leaders of the clubs involved in a scandal? Or is this just a misunderstanding? And don't forget to click the notification button that tells you when I go live.